Hi, this is Dr. Pat McGarvey, and today I'm going to be showing you how to make tofu teriyaki, one of my family's favorites. Tofu is so good for you, no cholesterol, loaded in omega-3 fatty acids, so good for your heart, and a complete source of protein. Start by turning your oven to 425 Fahrenheit, ideally convection current, but regular is fine as well if you don't have convection current. You'll need 1 to 2 packets of organic, extra firm tofu. I'm going to do 2 packets. That's enough for dinner and lunch for the next day. And you'll wrap each of the blocks of tofu in a kitchen towel and set aside for about 30 minutes. While that's happening, you can take your baking sheet, put some parchment paper, and after 30 minutes, you can unroll the kitchen towels and slice the tofu into about 5 to 6 equal portions. To dredge the tofu, you'll need potato flour. So you'll put a little bit of potato flour in a shallow bowl and dredge all the sides of each piece of tofu with the potato flour and place on the parchment paper. And then you'll bake in the oven at 425 for about 20 to 30 minutes, depends on your oven. You want to see the tofu have a nice golden crispy exterior, but not be too dry. Next, you'll need to get 1 bunch of scallions, 4 cloves of garlic, 1 inch of ginger, and a habanero pepper. That's optional. You'll peel the gingers. You'll peel the skin off the ginger, and the habanero pepper is optional. We like our food spicy. You can use a milder pepper if you want, or leave it out altogether. You're going to then mince the ginger and the garlic finely. And it does take a little bit of time to do this properly, but it's worth it. You want to avoid large chunks of garlic or ginger, especially the ginger. The finer you chop it, the better. If you're using a pepper, you would then chop that finely, and then you'd rinse and chop the green onions. Try and save some of the green portion for later. Then you'll take a skillet, non-stick, and over medium to high heat, you'll add a half a teaspoon of sesame oil. And I add the sesame oil mostly for flavor. Sesame oil doesn't burn very high, and so I balance that out with a half a teaspoon of grapeseed oil, which can take a higher temperature. And you'll then add the garlic and the ginger and the habanero pepper and the scallions and let that cook for a few minutes. When your tofu is ready, the outside should be nice and crispy, but it shouldn't be too dry. After the scallions have cooked down a bit, you'll add a cup of water and then a half a cup of tamari soy sauce. I like vegan oyster sauce. It adds a lot of flavor. It's mostly made out of mushrooms. This is optional, but I did add 1/3 of a cup of vegan oyster sauce to this, and you'll stir everything together well. And then you'll add the tofu to this mixture. And once you add all the tofu, it's very important to turn every piece over so that all sides of the tofu get coated with the sauce. And you'll cover it, let cook for about 5 minutes or so, let the sauce thicken, and then you're ready to serve it. And usually we'll eat it with some boiled soba noodles, and it's a great meal. Enjoy.